Hello, Mario! In this question, I'm just going to reduce the question under sort of simulated exam conditions, pretty much, without the diagrams and that sort of thing. Remember that this question is worth 8 marks in a 100-mark exam, and 3 hours, 180 minutes, so 1.8 minutes per mark. So 8 plus 0.8 times 8 is 6.4. So around about 16.4 minutes should be able to do this. So you do need to practice doing these so that you can get the timing and what have you right. So first things first, we do the rise and fall column. So 2.367 minus 0.378 is 1.989. So I might make this a little bit bigger. Okay, and that's a rise. Oops, got to turn our pen on first, and we'll do it in black. 1.989. Okay, so next one is 1.922 minus 1.942. That's a fall. That comes out as a negative, and that would be 0.020. 0.020. Now we have got the two intermediates. 1.942 minus negative 2.961. So that's definitely going to be a rise, because that's the underside of the bridge, and that's going to be 4.903. You can do these in your calculator by all means. Alright, so that's next line is from the underside of the bridge to change peg 2, negative 2.961 minus 0.672. So, yeah. And that should give us 3.633 as a fall coming back to Earth. Put that in there, the rises and the falls. And then finally, 1.088 minus 2.354, and that is another fall of 1.266. Right. Now we could go through and do the RLs at this point. Let's do that. So 27,669. So that's adding that 1.989. 27.669. Now minus 0.020, the fall, 27,649. Plus 4.903, which will take us up to the underside of the bridge. That'll give us 32,552. Yes, and negative 3.633, the fall, down to change point 2, 28,919. and then fall of 1.266 gives us 27,653. Now we can see there we've got to add 0.006 in there. That's got to be added, but I think it would pay to do our arithmetic checks first. So let's just so the sum of the backsights 5.377. Sum of the foresights 3.404. So let's take them away. 3.404, and that should give us 1.973. Okay, the risers, let's add the risers. Sum of the risers is 6.892. And the sum of the falls 4.919. Subtract that. And we get 1.973, which that all checks out. So our arithmetic is good. Let's just check out our RL. So let's just go here, minus 25.680. And there we get 1.973. So again, that all checks out as well. Okay. So now I think we can safely, now that all our arithmetic's correct, I think we can say here that we've got to add, oops, we want that to be black. Oh. 0.006. 6 mils. If we add 6 mils to 27,653, we'll get 27,659. No correction here, of course, because it's one of our held. 25.680 there. Right, now we have got 3 backsights, 3 foresights, so that means there's 3 setups and 6 mil misclose, so that's 2 millimeters per setup. 0.002. Remember that we don't transfer it through the intermediates, so it's a cumulative thing here, 0.004, so 2 mils per setup, and then we just, for the intermediates, use the one for the previous backsight, previous backsight, I guess. Okay, so there's our there's everything in place there, and now it's just a matter of tracing them across. So we get 27,671, 27.651, 32.4 5, 5, 4, and 28.923. Ooh, 3. 28.923. And 10 minutes 57. So I think we've got a little bit of time there just to, let's just subtract this here. 25,680. This will just be another final check, and we get 9. Seven, 9, 1.979, which checks out. 1.973 plus 0.006 gives us 1.979. So there it is there. And that's it, sort of what you would expect to do under exam conditions. That's it done. And, you know, if you practice a few of them and encounter a few different scenarios, you'll get very quick, and that's very easy marks. And if all your checks come in, you can say, well, I've got 8 marks. I've got 8. 8 done. And if at any point the arithmetic does not agree, you got to go back and make sure it does, because the arithmetic always works. Once you've your backsights and foresights, once you've summed them up, the checks, if the checks don't come in, something is wrong. And we've got all the checks recorded there for you. So, yeah, that's it. Bloody marvellous.